Hello, good morning, happy Saturday, welcome. My name is Tianna Christine. Welcome to Yoga with Tianna. See who we got. We got CS Scott. Happy Saturday. Good morning. How are you? All right, I'm back. I'm back in the studio. Back like I never left. Feeling good. Hope you're feeling good on a Saturday. All right. So I'm feeling like still in a vibe. We're getting close to the end of the summer. I'm sad about it. I'm not even gonna lie. I love warm weather. I love being outside. So with the summer coming to an end, I gotta figure out a way to extend the summer. I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta extend the summer out. So, all right, we're gonna do today a little bit different. I always say this, right? But we are going to take it slow. So some of our poses we're going to hold. So get your blocks. I got them to my left and my right. Go ahead and get your blocks. Get everything you need. Because we are going to hold our position a little bit longer than we typically do. We're still going to do our vinyasa flow. We're going to warm ourselves up, and then we're going to hold some of those positions. So be prepared. Maybe if you want to get near a wall today and have a wall handy, so that way you can focus and be able to stay. If you have those little stools, or maybe even like a little chair or something that you can put beside you for stability. Get all of those things. Make sure they're all handy, all available. I even have one this is a yoga wheel. I never really talk about the yoga wheel, but you can use this for stability sometimes when you're trying to get yourself up. So this is also something that you can use. Hey, Dre, baby. Hello. And also a pillow. So pillow sometimes for your knees, especially if you're on a surface that's not as soft. All right, so get all of your props, get everything you need, because again, like I said, we're trying to build some strength here. Even though we're coming to the end of summer, we're about to get into those warmer climates and warmer months. We still want to make sure we work on us, because I'm telling you, this quarantine, it has done a number. I'm not even going to lie to you. Hey, Brandon, good morning. Good morning, Brandon. All right, we're going to see each other tomorrow in Clubhouse. Brandon is reminding me. That's my reminder about Clubhouse. So we are in Clubhouse. Feel free to reach out on Clubhouse, Tianna Christine as well. Hello, mommy. We got to pick the intention word. I'm over here just rapping, just talking. We didn't pick the intention word. Yesterday's intention word was clarity. And let me tell you, when you seek clarity, sometimes clarity comes. You may not be ready for the clarity, but we gotta listen when we ask for the answers. We gotta listen to the response. All right, I'm gonna give these cards a little shuffle. We're gonna go ahead and move it around, give the energy. Let's see here. Pick a good one. Ooh. I think that one hit hard as much as clarity. I tell you. So, I will not leave you in suspense. I'm going to remove clarity, put that away. And the next one, hey, Jackie, hello. We got everybody here, Grand Rising. So this one is courage. So courage, today's intention word is courage. I'm trying to make that come in clear. There we go. We got clarity and courage, right? So courage is the intention word for the day. And you know what? I think that resonates so much today. Having the courage to even deal with sometimes the clarity that you just received. Having that courage to now then make the decisions. Ooh, all right. That is enough right there. Let's go ahead and have her seat, right? Yes, good word, right? Dre Baby said good word. That is a good word. Courage. Takes a lot of courage. We are all dealing with a lot of different things, especially during this pandemic time. And we need that courage to keep going. So I definitely want to say that. So go ahead, get in your comfortable seat. Get everything going here. We're going to get ourselves nice and settled. Come to any comfortable seat. Get your pillows, get your blocks, get everything. And with me, let's just take a deep breath. Inhale in. And exhale, open mouth. Let it all out. We're entering into the weekend. Maybe the week was long, the week was rough. Keep that breathing going. With every breath, just let yourself get grounded here in this space. Let your toes, your ankles, knees, everything get soft. Because we're here in this space. However, you got up this morning, maybe in a fog, but you're here. So we're going to be grateful and thankful that we are here together. So just taking that opportunity to, one, let that courage sink in. Maybe even reflecting on how you have to be courageous in something that you're even going through right now. And just think about the energy going back and forth, right? Sometimes I need courage, and then I need to send that courage on, right? So we're sending it on. I wish you much courage in your endeavors and hope that that energy comes back to me as well. Giving me the courage as well, because we all need it. We're all going through different things. There's a quote that says, we're all in the same storm, but we're just in different boats. And that is a true quote. So as we all weather through this storm, I give you the courage to make it as well, and make sure that you exude that energy, right? All right. So as we place our hands down, we're going to take our chin, bring it towards our chest. Just really moving our body here, moving that neck, lifting through the chest, allowing the shoulders to relax. On that inhale, we're going to take our chin, bring it up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. Take the chin, bring it back down towards the chest. Taking our chin back to neutral, we're going to take our right ear, bring it down towards the right shoulder. And as we have our ear down towards our shoulder, remembering to still keep that shoulder down. We don't want to bring the shoulder up. We want to have long neck here. Maybe even coming up onto those fingertips. Really feeling that stretch. Extending our spine. And bringing our neck back to center. And our left ear on our left shoulder. And just remembering, I am your mirror today. And on that inhale, coming back to center, we're going to bring both arms up overhead, gaze up between that space in between your hands. Maybe the hands come together. Gaze up. On that exhale, we're going to hinge over towards our right side. And then taking it back up and over to the opposite side. And take it back up. And on that exhale, we're going to roll out our wrists down, move your wrists. And bring it back to center. I'm going to take those shoulders, bring them up. And exhale, bring them down. Bring the shoulders up. And exhale, take it back down. Bring both arms back up overhead. Gaze up. As we hinge forward, take the hands down in front of you, however they are. Releasing those forearms, allowing your body to release down wherever you are. Once you get those hands to a comfortable position, go ahead and tuck the chin into the chest. Remembering to release the tension in the forearms. We gently walk those hands over to one side. I'm going to start with my right. Again, I'm your mirror. You can place the left hand over the right. And then over to the opposite side. And gently coming back to center. Maybe noticing if you can get a little bit more comfortable in this position, in this forward fold. And on that inhale, we slowly bring ourselves up to a nice comfortable seat. We bring ourselves around to our tabletop position. So tabletop position here, coming onto your hands and knees. Untuck your toes. Now we want to stack those knees right over the hips. Our wrists are going to be right underneath of our shoulders. Get yourself comfortable. We'll give ourselves a little rock here from left to right. Just really getting yourself warmed up for our practice. Then I want you to take your knees nice and wide as your mat. Big toes are going to touch. Shift the weight back towards the heels. Walking those hands out in front of you for our child's pose. Forehead comes down towards the mat. And just take inventory of where you are right here in this position. Maybe your body is higher than you like it to be. Use the breath to take you down. This is the quiet before the storm, all right? Quiet before the storm. So give yourself that opportunity to just breathe. Because we're getting ready to start. All right, you ready? Bring that gaze towards the hands. Come up to that tabletop position. Come back to your tabletop, stacking those knees right underneath of your hips. Give it a rock. All right, let's start our cat-cows, all right? Inhale, we're going to drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, arch the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale and arch. Inhale and lower. Exhale and arch. I want you to do 2 more at your own breath. And when you're done, coming back into that neutral tabletop position, just give your body a second to relax here. We're going to take our right leg and extend it out behind us. So bring that heel down towards the ground. The ball of the foot is on the ground. That heel tries to come down towards the earth, extending that calf. We want to get nice and comfortable here within that position. So feel free, if you're having any wrist pain, to use your blocks. Use something that's going to help you to not put as much pressure on your wrist. As well as if you are having that pressure on the wrist, go ahead and turn your hands out. That's going to alleviate that pressure. We want to put that pressure into the fingertips, lighten our wrists. Take the heel, bring it back in, come back into your tabletop position, give it a rock. Now again, like I said, we're going to slow it down today. We're more focused on a little bit of strength building. We are going to do our flow to warm up our body, but this is a position we're going to come back to. Extend the opposite leg out. We're going to bring that foot, bring it down, heel comes down towards the ground. Now notice your body. Notice if you're off towards one side. We want our body to be straight. We want the heel to be behind us, our hips to be down on the ground. So we want a hip to be tracked towards the mat, squaring your hips off. Again, check in with your body, readjust where you need to, get nice and comfortable here. Slight bend into the elbows. Take it, bring it back in. Give it a rock. If you have your block, go ahead and move it off to the side. We're going to tuck those toes underneath. Shift the weight back towards your hips, heels. Toe stretch here. Make it nice and juicy. Again, remember that pinky toe. If it didn't move, go ahead and move that pinky toe. As we shift the weight towards the hands, fingertips, shift forward, lift the knees, downward facing dog. First downward facing dog, pedal your feet. Move your hips. Get comfortable here. And on that next breath, go ahead and settle your heels down. We're going to shift the weight into the heels. Walk the gaze up the belly. Tuck your chin into your chest. Let's take 2 more breaths. And on that exhale, let's walk the feet, the hands towards the feet. Bend the knees. Keep the knees bent. Belly on the thigh. Drop the head. Hands hang down low. Shaking our head yes and no. And on that inhale, slowly curl all the way up to a standing position. Once you get there, go ahead and bring those arms up overhead. Extended mountain here. Press into the feet. Maybe slight back bend if you feel it. Exhale, take the hands down. Let's walk to the front of our mat. If your mat is sticky like mine, that's good. That's a good thing. Go ahead and walk to the front of your mat. So with bringing your feet to your hands towards your feet, you can always do that in your forward folds. I'm going to cue forward fold. You do which one works best for you. Walking it back or walking in front, we all end up here. On that inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. We start our sun salutations. Let's warm up our body. Flat back here. Plant the hands, step back, we flow it out. If flowing is not a part of your practice, push back. Downward facing dog, that's completely fine. We all meet right here in downward facing dog. Let's take 2 breaths. And come into our forward fold. On that inhale, come all the way up. Wherever you are, front or back of the mat, let's meet right here. Exhale, forward fold. All right. We're about to start having fun. You see the music is changing, flat back. I'm real excited. If you didn't tell, I'm real excited. Let's go. Let's flow it out. Now, flowing it out, again, being mindful of your body. Take 2 breaths here in your downward facing dog. If those arms start getting fatigued, feel free to take a pause at any time. Forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. We're warming up our body. Let's turn the bed up. Flat back. Step back, we flow it out. Take 2 breaths. Walk the gaze up towards the belly. And forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. 2 more, forward fold. I know that body's getting warm now. Flat back. Plant the hands, step back, we flow it out. Take your 2 breaths with me. Walk the gaze up towards the belly. Forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, last one. Last sun salutation A. Let's make it good. flat back. Plant the hands, step back, and flow it out. Take your 2 breaths. And I want you to keep yourself here in the downward facing dog. We're going to take that right foot and we're going to bring it towards the front of the mat. And I want you to bring it to the outside of your foot, outside of your hands. So bring it to the outside of your hands. Right foot comes to the outside. You can go ahead and drop down onto that back knee. Feel free to drop down here. If you'd like to stay up, you can. You can always stay up right here. Wherever you are, I'm going to drop down so we see here how this looks. Staying right here, I want you to wrap those triceps back. So wrap your triceps back, bringing those arms back. We tend to be hunched here. We want to wrap it back. Lift through the chest. So wherever you are, knee is lifted or knee is not lifted, wherever you are. Just hang on tight right here. I want you to breathe. Feel that hip start to open. Feel that stretch even in that other leg. You can rock. You can move. Whatever feels good to you. Again, we're hanging here. Take some breaths. And on that exhale, we're going to come to a plank, or you can stay down on your knees. We're going to bring that front foot back towards the back. Come back to your downward facing dog. So wherever you are, you can come here in downward facing dog, or you can immediately take that foot back. We're here in our downward facing dog. Breathe. And we're going to do the same thing on our other side. Take that left foot, bring it to the outside of your hands, wherever you are. And again, you can always keep your knee down. Feel free. All right, so wherever you are, if you'd like to keep that knee down, feel free, take the knee down. We're wrapping those triceps back, lift through the chest. Gaze is right in front of you, right over your hands. Take a moment. You can always rock it out. You got this. And when you're ready, we come back to that downward facing dog. So go ahead, you can drop the knee, come down, or you can immediately push back. Come back to your breath. Pedal your feet if you need to. We're going to take 3 full breaths here. All right, we're going to lift that right foot again. Bring it through. This time we're going to bring it to the inside of the hands. Bring it towards the inside. Shift that back foot, coming into our warrior 1. Bring it up. Now here, again, we're going to stay in a couple of these positions. Warrior 1 is another one. So feel free, look down. Where are your feet? Is that front foot tracked towards the front of the mat? Is that back foot 45 degrees? All right, we want to make sure that those feet are somewhat in a nice line from heel to heel. Is that knee right over the ankle? Where you just see that big toe? Is the hips tracked towards the front? We want to open up. We're still here in our warrior 1. I'm sorry. We're right here. And on that exhale, keeping the bend into the knees. Open up through the hips, warrior 2. Hands come out to a T. Keep that bend. We're gazing right over that front ring finger. Sink into it. Lift through the chest. Inhale, we're going to reverse. Drop the back hand, take the front arm up. Gaze up towards the hand. Again, keep that bend into your front knee. Exhale, come back to your warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, come back to that warrior 2. Inhale and reverse. Exhale, come back to your warrior 2. I want you to straighten that front leg, straighten it out. We're going to shift forward into our triangle position. Drop that front hand to your shin. Gaze up. Now you're welcome if you'd like to take the hand further down, you can, or maybe even invite your block. Always substitute and modify with the block. Gaze up. We're opening up through the hip. We're going to take about 5 breaths here. Now again, we're focused. We're anchoring on both feet. Both feet are planted down, so wherever you are, we want both feet to be there. Our drishti point, that gaze, is towards our hand. If that neck just is not saying, not today, gaze right underneath your armpit. You can gaze right here, wherever you are. But we're grounded here on our feet. Wherever you are, keep breathing. All right, we're going to come back to that warrior 2 position. So put the bend into the knee, come back, warrior 2. All right. On that exhale, let's windmill our hands down. We step back, we flow it out. You can move your block to the side. We meet in downward facing dog. However we all get there, take your breaths. Let's take 3. Walking your gaze up your belly, tuck your chin. We're going to do that same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to turn here, so I'm always going to be front looking at you. We're going to bring that left foot forward, frame the hands, walk it up. We're going to pivot that back foot, bend the front knee, come up to your warrior 1 on your opposite side. Keep the bend into the knee. Again, look down. Where are you? Heel to heel. We want to kind of be in a straight line. It's okay if it's not perfectly straight. We're bending into that front knee. We have that pinky toe edge right here, holding us here. Front foot, toes tracking forward. Bend into that front knee. Knee is right over the ankle. Again, those arms are up overhead. Maybe we sink down a little bit deeper. We lift through the chest. Keep breathing. And on that exhale, let's open out warrior 2. Extend those arms out. We got that strength. We're not going to crunch our shoulders. We're going to find length here. Inhale, reverse. Reverse your warrior, gaze up. We're feeling that whole stretch come all the way up our body. And back to our warrior 2. Inhale to reverse. And exhale back to your warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. I know that front leg is like, okay. And back to your warrior 2. We're going to straighten out that front leg. Lean forward for our triangle position, our pose here. Take that hand down towards the shin. Back arm comes up. We're gazing up, drishti towards the hand. We're right under that armpit. Wherever you are. Take a moment here. I want you to get settled. So really get into it. We want our shoulders to be stacked. Stacked as if our back was against a wall. Gaze up. Again, any tension in the neck, go ahead and look towards that underarm. Keep breathing. We're going to put that bend back into the knee. Come back to your warrior 2. We're settled here. All right. On that exhale, now windmill the hands down. Step back. We flow it out. We come back into our downward facing dog. I'm going to do a little switch on you. Come back to my front. And on that exhale, we're going to bring both feet towards our forward fold. So wherever you are, front or back of the mat in your forward fold, we come back to it. On that exhale, wherever you are, front or back of the mat, put the bend into your knees. We're going to sweep our fingers, sit in our chair. Wherever we are, hands come together. Maybe they don't. You can take the knees together, shift the weight into the heels. And again, we're taking our time here. We really want to feel each posture. So we bend, we squat down, we get deep here into that posture. Maybe if our shoulders are feeling a little pain, maybe we bring those arms back to Superman. We keep that squat. Shifting the weight into the heels. Wherever we are, we still keep that lift in the chest. So if our hands are up or our hands are back, our chest is still lifted. You with me? You still in your squat? Breathe. You got this. Maybe we get a little bit deeper. Keep the lift in the chest. Am I glowing? I think I'm glowing. On that exhale, wherever we are, we forward fold. Release. Come into a flat back. We plant the hands, we step back, we flow it out. Meet in downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths, walk the gaze up the belly. Shift the weight into the heels. And on that exhale, I want you to come back to your tabletop position. Come down, tabletop position. Give it a rock. Toes tucked or untucked, wherever you are. Bring it back to stillness. Readjust yourself into that tabletop. Now this time we're going to take our foot back towards the outside of our hand. So we're going to start, let's go ahead and start with that right foot. So again, I'm going to be your mirror here. Take that right foot to the outside. I'm going to turn here a little so you can see everything. Now we're going to shift forward. Breathe. Shift back. Straighten that leg a little. Keep breathing. Shift forward. Take it back. And take it forward. And back one last time. Maybe bring those hands to frame the leg. Taking that head down towards the knee. Squaring your hips. And take it back. Bring that knee back. We're going to come and bring both feet towards the inside of the foot. I want you to take that inside hand, so the hand is closest to your foot. Bring it up towards your knee. We're going to take it right on the thigh. Let's turn around towards that elbow. Again, wrap your tricep back. So we want to wrap that tricep. And if it's available to you, we can lift that inside hand, bring it up towards the ceiling or the sky. Nice soft fingers. Soft fingers. Keep breathing. Find length here. And on that exhale, take that hand back down towards the foot. So bring both hands back down towards the inside. And we're going to step that front foot back towards the back. Go ahead and shake it out. All right, you ready to do that same thing on the opposite side? All right, let's go. We're going to step that foot towards the outside of the hands. Again, we're going to come forward. Bring it forward. Take it back. Stretch it out. Take it forward. Remember I said we were going to hold these positions? Did I lie though? Take it forward. And take it back. And sometimes it's those slow positions that be like, woo, wait. Come forward. Again, we're going to frame the foot. Take it back. Take the head towards the knee. Now our bodies would like to go off to the side. We want to frame and square our hips. Feel that stretch all the way down towards the toes. And we go ahead and take it back forward. Take the hand towards the inside again. We're going to take our inside hand, take it up towards the ceiling or the sky. Open up through our chest. Now you can always place a block underneath just to lift you up a little bit higher. Wherever you are, gaze up. Breathe, find length here. Soft, soft fingers. And on that exhale, we take it down. We're going to step that front foot back towards the back. Go ahead and rock it out. And if those knees are starting to feel a little sore on the ground, feel free, invite that pillow. We're going to be here for another set, all right? All right, we're going to take again that right foot. We're going to bring it in between this time. Have you noticed we've done these postures a few different ways during this practice? Somebody's paying attention. All right, we're right here framing our foot. On that inhale, bring the arms up overhead. This is our low lunge. Untucking that back toe. Gaze towards the front. Lift towards the chest. Soft fingers. Lift up. See if you can lunge forward a little bit. We're feeling that stretch along that quad here, and opening up our hips. Keep breathing. Relax the shoulders. Soften your jaw. We're going to take those hands to heart center. Whew. Take it down. We're going to take our elbow. Bring it across. Go ahead and gaze up towards the opposite elbow. We're lifting off of the belly. Keep breathing. Take a few more breaths here. Maybe you may feel good enough to open up the hands. Really extend that posture in towards the shoulders and the chest by opening our arms out. Soft fingers. And on that exhale, go ahead and bring those hands back to touch. We're coming back to the center. Wherever we are, we'll go ahead and place those hands back down, framing our foot. Step that front foot back. Go ahead and give it a rock. All right. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. You ready? Bringing it to stillness. Bring that foot through. Frame the hands wherever you are. All right. We're right here. On that inhale, let's go ahead and bring the arms up overhead. Again, we're steady into that front foot. That knee comes right over the ankle. We're lunging forward. Lift through the chest. Soft fingers. Soft fingers. Release the shoulders away from the ears. We're gazing forward. On that exhale, bringing those hands to heart center. Just taking a moment, let the shoulders reset. And when you're ready, taking that elbow to the outside of the thigh, go ahead and give it a twist. Gaze up towards the elbow, that opposite elbow. And when you're ready, if it's available to you, you can open up the arms on this side as well. Open up through the chest, the shoulders, getting a little bit deeper into that stretch. Gaze up. You got this. We got 2 more breaths wherever you are. Soft fingers. On that exhale, bring it back. Heart center. Come back. Who else is glowing? Whew. All right, on that exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot, step that foot back. But this time we're going to take child's pose. So take the knees out as wide as your mat. Push back towards the heels. Bring the hands out. Forehead comes down on the mat. Take a pause. You want to give those hips some opening here, a little break. Now I want you to take inventory. This is not our first child's pose of our practice. Just take inventory of where you are right now versus where we were when we first came into this posture. We're going to take those hands to heart center. Oh, not heart center. We're going to bring the hands together in front of us, not in heart center. And then we're going to raise our hands over our head. Get a little stretch here in the back of our arms. So taking your hands into prayer, bringing them right behind your head. Our elbows are still down. We're stretching out the back of our arms. On that exhale, take the hands back down in front, fingertips down. We're going to come up onto those fingertips, raise the elbows off the ground. Giving you just a different stretch here, bringing those fingertips up, lifting those arms and shoulders. Almost as if we were playing piano. On that exhale, lower the hands back down. Take the gaze towards the hands as we slowly begin to bring the hands back towards the body, coming up to a seat. If this is uncomfortable at all, feel free to take a block up under wherever you are. You can always slide that block. Just give yourself a second. Rock from left to right. We're going to take our hands down by our side. We're going to sweep one hand over to the side. So wherever you are, I'm going to start with my right, sweep it over. Side stretch here. Gaze up towards the ceiling or the sky. Take it down, other side. Again, soft fingers. And take it up. Other side, one last time. Want to get that full stretch in our hips and our side body. Other side, this is our last one. Take it back to center. Both fingertips come down onto the mat. Gaze is forward. We're going to come forward back to our tabletop position wherever you are. So if you have a block, go ahead and take it up from underneath of you. Come back to that tabletop position. So our toes are untucked. Our hands are down. We're wrapping those triceps back. We're going to take our right hand into the center of our body. Sweep the left arm up overhead. Gaze up. On that exhale, go ahead and bring it threaded underneath. Forehead comes down into the mat. Give yourself a little twist here. You can walk that opposite arm out. Feeling that twist within the body. Keep breathing. On that exhale, walk that front hand back towards your head. Use that to push yourself up. Bring that arm back up overhead. On that exhale, swap out the hand. So that hand is going to come to center. Opposite hand comes up. And you may notice our bodies are not symmetric. One side may be a little tighter. Soft fingers. And thread it underneath. Go ahead and bring that forehead down. Sweep the arm up. Relax yourself here. Take one more breath. As we walk that front hand back towards our face, go ahead and use it to push yourself up. And again, take the arm back overhead. On that exhale, come back to your tabletop position. Go ahead and rock it out. And again, you can do this as fast or slow as you like. All right, tuck your toes underneath. We come back to our downward facing dog. Downward facing dog right here. Pedal your feet. Notice where we've come from. Notice the stretch. Go ahead and bring the heels back to stillness. Shift the weight, bend the knees. Walk the gaze up the belly. And on that inhale, we come to our forward fold. On that exhale, I want you to heel toe your feet out nice and wide. So heel toe your feet out nice and wide. We're going to Vinyasa, our squat here as we squat into the center. Bringing those hips down, all the way down. You got this. Again, we use our props, right? You can always take that block, bring it underneath, whatever you need. You can always take it up higher as well and use that block and sit on the block, wherever you are. We're going to be here for a couple of breaths, so get yourself comfortable wherever you need to be. Again, if the block is here, you can always take it down wherever you need. You can bring those hands to the inside of the thigh, lift through the chest, gaze forward, wherever you are. Take a moment, relax the shoulders. Maybe you need to do a little rock wherever you are. We lift through. We've done a lot on those hips, so we want to give those hips some love today. And wherever you are, you want to take those hands down. Again, if you have the block, you can go ahead and move your block as we come down and have a seat on our bottom. So take the hands behind you, have a seat. Make sure that you're forward. Keep the feet flat on the mat. Gonna have and rock yourself forward if you're not forward already. We want to give ourselves enough room to come down onto our back. Again, we lift up through the chest. Come up onto those tippy toes. We're gonna balance ourselves on our bottom. So wherever you are, make room here. We don't want to remove the fleshy parts. We just want to get comfortable. Come up onto those toes. We hug those knees in as tight as we can. So we lift through the chest. Wherever you are, you can always grab opposite elbows, whatever that feels for you. Do what feels good, whatever hand placement feels good for you. And we're just going to play around for a second. So we're going to lift one toe. Again, we lift through the chest. We hug the knees into the chest. We lift the chest forward. And then we take the foot, bring it back down. Again, that drishti point is forward. We're going to lift the other toe up. Again, still keeping the chest lifted. We're on our toes. We're balancing. If you fall out, I'm right here. I'm with you. And take it back down. Maybe we try both toes. Wherever we are, we straddle it, whatever works. Lift through the chest. Maybe we take one hand, bring it forward. Maybe the other hand, bring it forward. Maybe no hands, right? Wherever we are. And then we're going to tuck the tailbone underneath. Roll back. Rock from left to right. Go ahead and massage out that back, rocking left to right. Do what feels good to you. All right. Take both feet up towards the ceiling. Flex the toes back towards your face. We want that lower back to be on the mat as much as possible. So just giving yourself a moment here to relax. Imagine that you're holding up the ceiling with your feet. Just relax here. Take the hands out by your side. If the hands can come out to a T, if you have enough room, go ahead and do so. Maybe you need to make the little diamond on top of your head, whatever feels good. You do what feels good for you. On that exhale, we're going to lower our right leg and let it hover. So lower that leg, let it hover here. You can point the toe and take it back up. An opposite leg down. You can point the toe and take it back up. Lower it back down again and take it back up. Opposite leg. Take it up. We're going to take both feet, Lower it down, let it hover, whatever's comfortable to you, wherever your comfort zone is. If that body shakes, it's all right. And take it back up. Flex the toes back. Hold up the ceiling. Can we do that one more time? One more. All right, last one. Let's lower it down. Go ahead and hover, squeezing the legs together. Hover for 3, 2, and 1. Take it up. Hold up the ceiling. Bend the knees, hug the knees into the chest. Give it a rock from left to right. Oh, that feels good. Take the knees, bend the knees, feet flat on the mat, toes track forward. We're setting up for our bridge pose here, so walk those heels back towards your glutes. Maybe those fingertips will touch. If the fingertips don't touch, I want you to wrap those elbows, bring them in towards the rib cage. Hands can come up, and wherever you are, we're going to place those toes down onto the mat. Press into the feet as we lift the hips up off of the ground. Wherever you are, readjust your body. Those shoulders are on the mat. Again, if you're pressing your hands into the mat, go ahead and do so. Lift the hips. We're pressing our feet into the mat. Relieving any tension on the neck, the shoulders. Shoulders are in the mat. Press and lift. Exhale, go ahead and lower down. Give the knees a rock. Whew, that feels good. All right, we're going to do that 2 more times. So wherever you are, we got 2 more. All right, walk the feet back in. Again, toes track towards the front of the mat. And press into the feet. Go ahead and lift through the hips. Wherever you are, keep lifting. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Rock it out. All right, we got 1 more. Again, walk the heels in. If you'd like to interlace your fingers and that's in your practice, feel free to do so. If not, we're right here. We're going to bring those hips up. Press into the hands. If you've interlaced your fingers, you can stack your shoulders. If that is in your practice, again, do what feels good to you. See if we can lift up a little bit higher. Activate those quads. Breathe. And 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Rock from left to right. Oh, very nice. We're going to go ahead and bring those feet out as wide as our mat. Step the feet out. Go ahead and let each knee fall down one at a time. Feeling that stretch all along the top of the leg and the hip. Take it slow. Give yourself a break here. We want to really feel that stretch. And when you're ready, you can switch. And you're going to notice which side is a little bit tighter than the other. It's all right. Our bodies are not symmetric. Again, give yourself a moment. Give yourself permission here to feel that stretch, to really release everything in the body. We've taken this practice slow today, right? It wasn't anything real intense, right? I can almost imagine you're like talking to me and I can hear what you're saying. Take it up. Both feet come up. And then we're going to drop the knees in towards each other. So those pinky toes are going to come up. Big toes come down. Feel that stretch towards the knees coming together. It's all right if they don't touch. We want to feel that stretch along the outside of our hips this time. Keep breathing. We're in no rush. We want to feel this stretch. Remember to breathe. With every breath, you're just giving yourself a little bit more grace in the body. And on that exhale, we're going to take our knees, bring it back up. Take the soles of the feet to touch this time. Butterfly those knees out. Counter stretch. Now you may need to flutter those wings a little bit just to get your hips a little bit open. And then once you get comfortable, feel free to really let your body relax. If the feet start to slide forward, that's okay. We're not holding on. We're letting go. So when letting go, the feet may slide, other things may, let go. But it's all right. We're comfortable. Keep breathing. Imagine those knees just giving way. Again, the feet may slide forward. That's all right. Soles of the feet are together. They may slide forward. Honor your body. You can take the hands to the inner thigh if that's comfortable. Just a little reminder to keep those knees open wherever you are. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and close those thighs up like a book. Give it a little rock, windshield wiper rock from left to right. Because that feels good. Take our feet back, hip distance, toes tracked towards the front. We're going to start in our pigeon pose. So cross one leg over the right, nice wide figure 4 cross. And hug the knee into the chest, thread our hands through, hugging the back of the thigh. Hug it in. Breathe. Release the shoulders, unclench your jaw. If you're feeling extra stretchy and you like to hold on to the shin, bringing that knee in a little bit closer, feel free. This is your practice. Rest your head. And wherever you are, we're just going to release the hands. Keep your feet and your knees in where they are. Take the hands out to a T. We're going to let this foot fall all the way over, across our body. Let it fall down. We're going to give our body a little stretch here. Let's turn our gaze away from our knees. Surrender your body. Let the shoulder open up. Find length within the hips. Keep breathing. And on that inhale, bring it back to center. Hug the knees back into the chest. Lower down. Uncross the leg. Give it a rock from left to right. We're going to set up for the other side. So bringing those knees to stillness. Crossing the opposite leg over this time. Wide figure 4 cross. We want to find length within the hip and the body here. So we want to push that thigh away. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and hug this knee into the chest. Thread the hands. Hug the back of the thigh. Keep breathing. On that exhale, release your shoulders away from your ears. Let the shoulders come towards the mat. If you're feeling extra stretchy again, you can hold the shin. Hug it in. Hug it in. Hug it in. Keep breathing. And again, wherever you are, we're going to release the hands. Keep the knee into the chest. Take the hands out to a T. Let the feet come over towards the side. Let it cross over. Turn your gaze away from your knees. And breathe. There's nothing to do here but finding length. Every breath, imagine those muscles getting that oxygen. This is great. Let the shoulders come down. Relax the fingers. Relax the neck. And on that exhale, we're going to take it back to center. Hug the knees back into the chest. Take the foot down. Uncross the leg. Give it a windshield wiper rock from left to right. You got this. Oh, yes. Let the knees fall onto one side. Let the knees fall over to the other side. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock out that hip and the lower back. Extend one leg forward, lower it down. Feeling that stretch as you hug that opposite knee in. And let's swap it out. Hug the opposite leg in, lower it, the other one down. And then let's lower both legs down. So release both legs down. Readjust your body on the mat if you need it. Bringing those arms up overhead. Nice stretch here. And on that exhale, we take the hands down. Maybe down, palms face up. Or maybe one hand onto your heart. And one hand connects with the belly. We come back to that intention. We come back to that courage. We are so strong. We have the courage and the strength to overcome anything that comes our way. Even if you're doubting yourself, you have the courage right here. Inhale in that courage. Exhale out the fear. You can do this. You got this. You've weathered many storms, and you can make it through this one. Remember that it takes courage to even say, hey, I need help. We all can't live this life alone. We find courage and strength in others. And we find courage to even say we need the help. That's courage right there. I want you to remember that you also are a sense of courage and light for others. Even when you feel like you're not strong, others may be looking up to you. We lean on each other. That's what that community is all about. So as we take this time, release the tension in our toes, soften our ankles, relax your knees, soften your hips. Fingers are relaxed. Shoulders are surrendered into the mat. Neck soft. Unclench your jaw. Relax your tongue. Soften your eyes. Give yourself permission here to just breathe. Focusing on the rise and the fall of your chest. Here's where you give yourself that courage to take that deep breath and exhale that doubt, the fear. Keep breathing. You keep going. Together, we're going to take a few breaths of silence, just letting it all sink in. And when you're ready, start to invite movement and awareness back into our bodies and back into the space around us. We wiggle our fingers and our toes. Allow our breath to deepen as we hug one knee into our chest and then the other. Gently rolling over to one comfortable side. Cradle your head if you need it. Give yourself permission to just take a moment here. We're gathering up all that courage, all that strength, all that energy. And using that top hand to push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Any comfortable position. Taking your hands to heart center. Your thumbs into your chest. Knowing that you have the courage to get through whatever it is that you're going through and that you may have going towards you in the future. You have that courage. It's within you. I want you to thank yourself for showing up today. Thanking your body for showing up. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I thank you so much. I want you to take this energy, this courage with you off the mat and share it with others because energy is infectious. I wish you a great, great day. Namaste. All right, that is another great practice. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Give yourself a stretch. Give yourself a hug, because I'm hugging you right here. We turn up the bed. We turn up the bed a little bit, get ourselves going right in our day. I hope that you enjoyed the practice. Yes. Hope that you enjoyed that. We got everybody in. We got Jackie, Mommy, Trey, Baby, Miss Sweets. Yes, I am courage. The word of the day is courage. We got Jasmine. Oh my God, we are live on day 23 of 30. She's doing the challenge. Yay, Jasmine. I'll do that next. And I love doing yoga with you all. Thank you. I love you too, Jasmine. Thank you so much. Yes. Great way to start off the Saturday, right? It's a sunny Saturday here in the DMV area. Thank you, Jackie. I thank you so much. And I give you all the courage as well to handle what you need to handle, right? We all are going through our own things, right? And I need courage just as you need courage, right? So I'm here with you. We're here for each other. We see each other, okay? We see each other. That's how it works. All right, Simona, thank you so much for joining us. Simona, thank you for being a part of our class again. You are family here, right? I know we got B family in the building as well. Tanisha, hello. Everybody's here. Brandon, C.S. Scott, hello. My mommy, I love you all so much, and I thank you so much for just being a part of this, right? If you enjoy the practice, give it a thumbs up. Share it with others. That's how we keep this going. That's how we keep the family growing. I thank you so much. This is Black Business Month, right? August is Black Business Month. So thank you for supporting Black business. And I can't wait to see you again. Can't wait to see you again. I will see you next Saturday. We are getting close to the end of the month. Every first Saturday, again, is chair yoga. Don't forget that. But we're right here on the mat every Saturday. And I will see you next Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Keep in contact on social media. Tag me in your photos. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.